Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you can see, I am not in my usual indoors range. I am actually outside, and it is because I will be reviewing this beautiful AR-10 from Armalite AR-10A, chambered in .308 Winchester or 7.62 capable. Let's do some shooting and see what it can do. Very excited about this one. Now, you probably already noticed that it does not come with any accessories. No sights at all. Keep that in mind if you are getting one of these. Now, luckily, I do have my spot scope CPR, my favorite red dot system so far that I use on my AR-15. So this is what I'm gonna mount here today, just for the purposes of testing this rifle. Now, .308 Winchester or 7.62, 20-inch barrel, so you pretty much do have your typical AR-15 dimensions. Yeah, except much more powerful, much more precise, and can cover some serious distance. Today, however, we don't have much of the distance, which is fine. For the testing purposes, should be fine. Now, one of the things that I wanted to mention here is it is AR-10A. So you're probably wondering, is there an AR-10B? Yes, there is. And one of the main differences, there are a few. One of the main differences is that the AR-10A utilizes a newer, better magazines. So if you're looking at one of these, I recommend AR-10A. Now, this is your typical Magpul magazine. Extremely easy to load. I'm gonna put some 5 rounds. And I'm not counting while I'm putting the stuff in. I think there should be 5 rounds now. As you can see, there's a nice window right there. Yeah, I love Magpul magazines. Here's the thing, it only comes with one magazine, so if you are getting it, probably getting some extra magazines with it might be a good idea. So, let's do some shooting. That is exciting. Now, magazine goes nice and easy. Mag release, not ambidextrous, typical for the rifles, as you can see on this side, and works slowly. Let me check and make sure my red dot, yep, it's working. See that we got it racked. And looks like I already ruined one of my targets. Let's get the other one. Wow. All right. So, let me tell you how awesome this thing is. First of all, well, I really want to get into the trigger, but let me start with the grip, because grip here is absolutely fantastic. I love it. It is so much better than the grip on my AR-15. Just look at it. First of all, the dimensions of the grip. Perfect. The way it is shaped. Perfect. The rubbery material that is used on this ergo grip, that's what it's called. I guess it stands for ergonomics. Just perfect. I absolutely love it. Perfect grip. But let's get into the trigger, because I think this is my favorite part about this rifle. Check it out. Now we have our trigger, and I will be trying very carefully to It is amazing. I love, love, love this trigger. It is unbelievably crisp. The crispiest trigger out there that I have tried so far on any kind of firearm, whether it is a pistol or a rifle. I love this trigger. There's absolutely no travel. It just breaks. So before you put your finger on the trigger, you better be ready, because that is going off. All right, let me put some 5 more rounds through it. And before I do that, let me get the target and see. All right, so it looks like I'm shooting a little bit down, and I know exactly why. I think on this one, I'm gonna adjust it and make it much better. All right, so you guys are all familiar with Magpul magazines. They're awesome. If you get your rifle capable of taking the Magpul magazine, definitely get one of those. All right, so we do have our suppressor capable threaded barrel here. We do have 2 Picatinny rails, one on the back where I have my red dot system mounted, and one on the front for the front side, in case if you want to put your typical standard iron sights, flip up sights. Now the racker, very easy to rack, surprisingly. I mean, it just looks, the thing is, it's the same thing with AR-15s as well, with rifles in general. They look very aggressive, very scary for people who are not used to rifles. But then when you actually handle them, it's almost like, wow, this is easier to handle than my handgun. And this is really what you get here. Because the recoil, surprisingly for a powerful 7.62, is practically non-existent. One of the reasons for that is because of the stock. It's a great stock. Now on my AR-15 that I have, I actually had to upgrade the stock because it wasn't very comfortable. But here you do have this rubbery piece which does an excellent job of kind of taking care of that recoil and making it comfortable on your shoulder. Also, you probably already noticed the stock is adjustable. You do have your adjustment for length, which, if I'm not mistaken, it goes from 41 inch length, total length, to 42. Not much, just by an inch, but still can make a pretty sufficient difference there. Pretty good. And of course you do have your adjustment, which I call a chick rest, right here for your chick. So let's put 5 more rounds through it, see if I can do a little bit of a better job with the target. Glasses first. Speaking of the safety, while I have it here, your standard AR-15 type safety switch. Rack it, get it on safe, and we got nothing. Can't press the trigger with the safety engaged. All right, let's see. Can see if I got it. Can see where I got it. I think I might have gotten it. And a bullseye, almost, pretty much. Now, of course, I could have done a little bit of a better job with a little bit more practice, but for the purpose of this review, Overall, fantastic, fantastic gun. I'm absolutely in love with this. Here's the thing with the AR-10, right? Especially this particular with 20-inch barrel. You're getting the same easy to handle firearm as an AR-15, practical, only way more powerful. It's no brainer. Get more power. But you probably notice all the M-lock attachments here on the front of the grip. So you can have a tripod attached, you can have a flashlight, or really whatever you're into, you can have it mounted here. So it does come with a lot of future customization in mind. I think what would be better here is probably not this particular, because this red dot right here is more for an AR-15. Here I would say you probably want to get a nice magnifying scope with some illuminated reticle. I think that would be pretty good. I have a few of those, so maybe I'll play around with that. But overall, I think that is a fantastic gun. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think about this Armalite AR-10A. Would you consider it instead of your AR-15? Would you consider it for hunting, or just a range day, or home defense? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I think I'll do some more shooting with this AR-10, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's see the red dot is in.